Aries, my Boston cream, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Ariana, I'm going to be doing your reading from February 8th to the 15th. And this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. Now, in this reading, dear Aries, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards for you and get some final advice. I will also close up with the wisdom of the oracle message to give you a relationship advice for you and your person. Dear Aries, I miss you so much, my Boston cream, and I'm so happy to see you here. So let's see what's going on for my fellow fire signs. What's going on for my broskies, you know what I'm saying? And for my sis. I suggest you don't mess with my Aries. Aries, let's see what's going on for you. I did upper body workout today, mostly back. Tomorrow is kind of rest day. So I'm saying, let's see what's going on. Oh, the lovers. That is exciting. Okay. And you get the Fool. Two of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Aries, your challenge and the energy for you for this upcoming week is the Ten of Pentacles. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Swords followed by the Six of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Aries, I feel like that there has been a painful ending, okay, between you and someone else, but to your own surprise, there is commitment coming in towards your way. It looks like that there is a long-term commitment. Someone here wants to commit towards you. Someone wants to come towards you with a lot of love, okay? Because it's very beautiful from what I'm seeing here on top of your reading here. You have the Two of Cups and the Lovers. Literally, you have the two of the relationship cards showing up in a reading, like all at once, okay? So we're going to talk about this. We're going to clarify everything. Now, in the recent past, dear Aries, you have the Ten of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Hierophant. So in the recent past, I feel like that some of you were dealing with the Taurus, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. I feel like that there was a very painful ending of a commitment, of a relationship, marriage. Something here came to an end very unexpectedly. I do see here a lot of pain. You questioned so many things in the recent past, and I think that you have been really trying to get over this person and try to overcome the feelings that you have had associated with this ending, right? So a very painful ending, and it did kind of leave a mark, and we're going to talk about this and we're going to clarify this shortly. Now, in the present moment, dear Aries, you have the World, the Fool, and the Lovers. In the present moment, I do feel like here that there is this closure and there is this painful chapter that's going to come to an end, and you're going to have a brand new beginning in love. And my intuition is telling me that yes, it's going to be with this person. There is a fresh start that's about to happen. I do feel like here there is a strong partnership. In the near future, you have the Two of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Hermit. Due to the fact that you and this person have done a lot of healing, you have been in separation indeed, but I do see here that you and this person are going to reignite this passion again together and work things out. I am seeing here a reunion and a reconciliation happening between you and this person. We're going to clarify this and we're going to find out more. Now, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Swords, Nine of Cups. So I feel like that in the recent past, for many of you, there was a very painful ending. You kept waiting for this person to really commit to you. I think that one of the reasons why something ended is because one part was giving more and then the other one. So there was this out of balance type of situation. You know what I mean? So we're going to find out more and we're going to clarify. Let's get into your reading and clarify everything for you. This is actually really good, even though it's a challenge with the Ten of Pentacles, but we're going to clarify to see this now. Why is it your challenge, dear Aries? So I'm also seeing here you might have dealt with someone who was younger than you. There could have been age difference. I'm also getting here a lot of you were dealing with a person who had a facial hair features. Okay, if it was a male, if it was a female, possibly some whiskers, I don't know. But I'm getting here this strong sense of like a masculine energy. The Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Temperance, the Five of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. So there is commitment that's going to be coming in towards your way, dear Aries. And I feel like that you and this person want to truly heal something here between the two of you. Has there been an argument? Yes. Did you and this person have a conflict together? Absolutely. Five of Swords, I'm seeing here conflict, argument, misunderstanding, not being able to really come to some sort of a conclusion here. I feel like that for many of you, it was very difficult to really navigate through this situation because the person that you were dealing with, I think that they had some sort of an expectation of what they really wanted the relationship to look like. And you wanted it to go towards more maybe commitment, marriage. Something here was out of balance. Now, the reason why you have the Wheel of Fortune is because you know that this person is part of your destiny. They have come into your life for a very specific reason. And there is commitment that's coming in. But in order for this commitment to come between you and this person are going to have some sort of an important conversation, a delayed conversation that maybe was put off because of certain reasons, in order for you and them to come into some sort of agreement and find the middle ground to work this out. Now, in the recent past, dear Aries, you have the Ten of Swords. So this situation ended in the recent past very painfully, okay? I think a lot of you went through some sort of a betrayal here. Situation here ended in a way that left a mark. Clarified by the Two of Cups, yeah. This is definitely about love. So for many of you, this relationship ended because someone here maybe didn't want to commit, couldn't commit. The Emperor, Ten of Pentacles. What did I say? Aries, your card in tarot is the Emperor. I just want you to look at this, okay? I'm getting here strong Mars energy because you're also ruled by the planet Mars, and Mars is the planet of, people say aggression, but also I would say determination, inspiration, resilience, war, conflict, right? So it's a very electric and a very powerful planet. So I think that the way that you felt for this person, your feelings were very intense, okay? Now, in the past, you and this person had a fallout, okay? Commitment, Ten of Pentacles. Now, that's why the Ten of Pentacles now is also your challenge, right? So that's why you and this person are gonna need to decide if you both can get over that exasperating times and not be annoyed by each other and try to work this situation out. Now, in the recent past, there might have been an offer here, okay? Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, which is what I'm going to clarify now. There was an offer of commitment here, okay, between you and this person. The Ace of Wands, dear Aries, in the past is clarified by the Ace of Wands. Okay, so I guess I will have to tell you, but like this is literally a double confirmation that you'll know I'm also on Team D. Anybody else on the Team D here? Okay, Ace of Wands. Which Ace of Wands do you prefer? If you like two of them, no problem. Why not, right? Ace of Wands, Seven of Wands, and the Chariot. So in the recent past, also you might have dealt with the Cancer, okay? I'm getting Cancer energy. I think that the chemistry and the love between you and this person was so strong. You guys end up, end up like fighting. I don't know, like it was so intense. This person might have left also, I'm getting with the Chariot, because of after a fight. This person might have packed up and left. You might have also packed up and left. I'm getting here moving on or going towards a different direction. So let's clarify the Hierophant for you in the recent past. A commitment here came to an end, okay, with the Hierophant energy. Let's clarify the Hierophant. So the Hierophant, dear Aries, in the recent past is clarified by the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Six of Cups, and the Tower. What did I just say? Okay, Scorpio energy. So this situation here came to an end very unexpectedly with the Tower. It was a very sudden ending here, the Hangman, Eight of Wands. I think there is something about this person not being able to see this situation from the perspective that you showed them, okay? Now, in the past, for many of you, Six of Cups, you might have tried to talk to this person. You might have tried to revisit them. You did definitely feel with the Six of Cups, the soul connection that you had with this person. You felt like that this person was the one. You felt like that you and them could work it out. They might have rejected you. There might have been also some mind games going on here in the recent past, okay? I think that you and this person were very compatible, but also could have been that this person maybe had a very strong personality. And it just was not really, someone here needed to compromise a little bit. Let me just put it that way. And I know some of you are gonna say, as fellow fire sign, me? Compromise me? I ain't gonna compromise for nobody. I mean, it does require some adjustments here, okay? We're going to talk about what's ending in the present moment, the world. There is a cycle that's finally coming to an end. I'm also getting here travel plans, so you could meet this person, you could travel. I'm picking up on a very Italian background, heavy Italian background, and French accent is what I'm getting. Okay, someone here has some sort of an accent. The world is clarified by the world. Oh, this is insane. The Hierophant and the Ten of Swords. This is crazy. Okay, you got the Ace of Wands coming up with the Ace of Wands clarified. So the world, dear Ariana, is clarified by another world, right? Whatever ended between you and this person on the ground of commitment, I think there is going to be a reconciliation and a reunion and working things out. There is a new chapter that's going to unfold for you and them. Because here, as you can see, as I'm showing them, right, with the Fool and the Lovers, this is about a brand new beginning. This is about commitment and a new partnership that's going to emerge. The old energy is basically being gone. You know what I'm saying? And I know that you're watching this reading because you truly want to know what's going to happen between you and the person that you are already aware of, that you really know about them, okay? So there is a commitment coming in, and the Fool, and you have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is also about reconciliation and a reunion. So let's clarify the Fool for you in the present moment. So the Fool, dear Aries, is clarified by the Magician, Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Is you manifesting this person? Is you manifesting this person? Letitia, Lakeisha, Shakila, Brianna, Marcus, Darius. Is you manifesting this person? So I'm saying, okay, because there is definitely communication coming in. And you don't need to stress out about this because I feel like this situation is going to be resolved. And I know that you have stressed out a lot about this, but I feel like that this situation actually is going to turn around. And with the Lovers here, this is a reunion and a reconciliation. Okay, so brand new beginning that's going to happen. And you have the Ace of Pentacles. So this person has something to tell you. I think what they really want to tell you is they really want to tell you that they truly love you, Aries. Clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. This person wants a long-term commitment. They're just not giving up on you. They really, really want to come forward. They want to work things out. There might be also some like children in the picture, you know what I'm saying? Children in the story. And you also have the Tower. So this is a transformation, Scorpio energy. It's a metamorphosis that's happening. And I think that if your person currently has some sort of a low vibrational, low ass third party situation, that third party situation is going to be gone. Let me tell you that. That is not permanent. What I'm getting here is this person is going to come towards you and make an offer with the intention of actually working things out and forming a family together again. And this person and you could actually have you used to drive to meet this person, like maybe there was a distance between you and them. You live in this country, in this state, in this area. They were living in this area. Someone here is going to also fly to you. I'm seeing here like airplane tickets, booking a hotel room or something like that, and you and this person are going to meet up is what I'm getting, okay? International travel is on the horizon between you and this person. That's what I'm getting. Okay, travel plans. Don't be nervous. You're going to be fine. You have the Two of Cups. This is about solidifying and strengthening this relationship in the near future. Okay, so this is about really you and this person coming in together and working things out. The Two of Cups also indicates the cultural differences, dear Aries, that maybe exist between you and this person. So the Two of Cups is clarified by the King of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Okay, so travel, let me tell you something right now. Also with the Justice here, I think that you and this person are going to make peace. You and this person are going to create and maintain peace amongst each other. Now, in the near future, I do see here that this person is going to choose to walk away from whatever they have been dealing with, whoever they have been dealing with, and you have the world, you have the Two of Wands. So this is about travel. This is about international travel. the future, looking into what they can do for you, looking into what they can do with you also, okay? So that's very much strongly emphasized right here. Two of Cups. I'm also, like I said, there is something about travel. This is actually always indicating me like travel card, you know, when this person is holding the globe in their hand and they're standing on top of a, it's like a house or a castle. So apparently there is this wall, there is this separation, this geographical distance that's been separating you and them. But they also have to make a decision here to walk away from a third-party situation, to cut someone off out of their life. 15-15 on the timer, by the way. So that could be very significant in order for them to be with you. Okay, and you have the Justice, the King of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. This person also is going to come towards you and they're going to talk about their emotions and their feelings. Let's clarify the Four of Swords, dear Aries, and see what is it that you need to know. Four of Swords, this is about a lot of healing, okay? This is about basically closing off this chapter, coming out of a no contact. It's clarified by the Hangman, Four of Wands, and the Fool. Can't be any more accurate. So I'm saying, so in the near future, dear Aries, I do see here you and this person embarking onto a journey of like marriage together and commitment. The Fool is the first card in Major Arcana in Tarot, and this is also affiliated with Aries. So Aries is the firstborn of the zodiac, like you, very bold, very confident. So I feel like that you're going to really give it a try, and some of you are also going to be bold enough to actually really say yes and enter into this long-term relationship and work this situation out. There is definitely this energy here with the Four of Wands of commitment, and you have the Seven of Swords, okay? So at the bottom of the deck, this is about putting an end to the deceptions, to the lies, because you do want to address something here with this person. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I think there is something here that you suspected in the past. You know what I'm saying? You had the intuition that was telling you that you were suspicious of some sort of behaviors or activities happening in the background, and that's something that you're going to address with this person. Now, in the near future, you have the Hermit. This is about actually the realization of how spiritual this relationship is to you and the wisdom that this relationship has been giving you and teaching you. Okay, let's clarify the Hermit and see what is it that you need to know. The Hermit, Virgo energy. So the Hermit, dear Aries, is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Death card, Page of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. I do see here really a very solid history between you and this person that existed before. Now, in the near future, I am strongly getting that there is going to be a transformation. Someone here is coming towards your way transformed and changed. And you also seem to really have this shift in your energy, Aries. There is something about you and this person changing, like the chemistry, the dynamic. You know, it's a very strong relationship here with this person, but it's been from afar is what I'm getting, okay? So the Death card also is related. It's ruled by Scorpio. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. Okay, so Pluto is the planet of transformation, death and rebirth, you know, and it forces people to change. I have seen people in relationships and couple, you know, not seeing eye to eye, being in separation and then coming in together and then working things out. So, you know, transforming and the energy shift, right? So we're not here to bash other signs, put anybody down, but I feel like that there is shift and there is change that's happening because there is a long-term commitment is what I'm getting with the Ten of Pentacles. That is your challenge. You know what I mean? That's your challenge here that's happening now. And nobody's perfect, but I do see here like things shifting, things changing, you know, and people being better and not being bitter. Now, at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. So there is a chapter 999. It's something that's close enough, and there is going to be an equal give and take exchange energy is what I'm getting. But we're going to see what is your advice here. What do you need to know? Okay, so what is your advice? Boston cream. So I'm saying okay, so you have the Four of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Four of Wands. I was just talking about the Four of Wands with Leos. I don't know, just let me tell you something. When you look at the Four of Wands, does it look like these people are dancing on a pole, like in a strip club? And you know, the Four of Wands also is a card of relationship and marriage. You know what I'm saying? So for many of you, I think the advice here for you is to really trust in the process. King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. There is someone here that comes towards you with a lot of love. This person like has a lot of feelings and emotions for you. And I think it's like they're fighting, they're wanting to make things right with you. 4:44 right now on my clock that I'm recording this in the late afternoon. So this person wants to come towards you with a sense of commitment. There's also something about horses. Horses can be very, very significant also. So King of Pentacles, Four of Wands, that's a stability. Okay, that's a household that actually, there is the head of the house and there is the head of the house. Both of you will be the head of the house. I'm saying, just be open to it, honestly. What can I say? I think there is this opportunity for you to resolve this, you know. And I know that as fellow fire signs, you know, as Aries, you may say, I don't want to deal with nothing. I was hurt. This is what happened. But you know, people change, people be better. So I'm saying. So, and I know that you are here because you want to learn about what's coming in. And I'm not going to feed no delusions. I'm literally seeing the cards as they are showing up and showing them to you. Now, I'm going to pull one relationship message here, one relationship advice. Okay, I pulled this card for every sign and I'm going to pull one for you to see what do you need to know, dear Aries, when it comes to the relationship, to this person. Wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, so you have this serendipity, number 18. So you have serendipity. It's interesting. I was hearing the word serenity before, like while I was doing your reading. I don't know why I didn't say it, but it was coming to my mind. I just couldn't tell if it was actually fitting for the context or not. But serendipity kind of is similar. So number 18, relationship advice. Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. You have met or are about to meet someone vitally important to your journey, someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs Spirit presents. Yeah, that's it. Like literally, you know, there is always a higher power, the force, the source, the divine, that's actually planning it for us and wanting us to meet the right person at the right time. You already met this person. So, you know, there is a plan, okay, that's being mitigated and executed. So this is what I had for you, my dear Boston Cream. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all so much, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye, and keep smiling.